Before you fall in love with the kitchen, the backyard, or that perfect front porch, let's talk about what it actually takes to buy the home. My name is Cynthia, and I'm a mortgage loan officer with Peak Credit Union. If you're thinking about buying a home, this is the perfect place to start. Getting started doesn't mean you have to have everything figured out. It simply means you're getting informed, learning what to expect, and understanding what steps may make sense for you. So today, let's slow it down and start at the beginning. What should you think about when you're getting started with home buying? Should you buy or should you keep renting? Before you ask how to buy, it's worth asking if buying is the right move for you now. For some people, buying is a great next step. But for others, renting a little longer may give them time to save more, work on credit, prepare for additional expenses, or figure out where they really want to live. One of the biggest things to think about is your timeline. How long do you plan to stay in the home? Are you hoping to settle in for several years, or is there a chance you may move again soon? That matters because buying a home comes with upfront costs, closing costs, and responsibilities that may not make sense if you're only planning to stay for a short period of time. The next thing to think about is your budget. And not just, can I make the mortgage payment, but can I comfortably afford the full cost of owning a home? That is an important difference. The monthly payment gets most of the attention, but it's not the whole story. When you rent, a lot of things may be built into your monthly payment or handled by your landlord. When you own, those responsibilities shift to you. If the roof needs work, if there's a plumbing issue, if something breaks, there will also be expenses like garbage, water, sewer, homeowners insurance, property taxes, HOA dues, maintenance, and repairs. And some of those costs can change over time. That does not mean buying is a bad idea. It just means you want to go into it with your eyes open. A helpful way to think about it is this. Homeownership is not just about being able to buy the home. It is about being able to live in the home comfortably after you buy it. You do not want to be married to your mortgage. Before you start picturing paint colors and furniture layouts, there are a few questions that can save you a lot of stress later. How long do you plan to stay? What monthly payment actually feels comfortable? How much do you have saved for down payment, closing costs, and unexpected expenses? How is your credit? Do you have steady income and employment history? Are you prepared for repairs and maintenance? Where do you want to live? And how does that location affect things like property taxes, commute, schools, insurance, or flood considerations? And maybe most importantly, does this home fit your life? Or are you trying to force your life to fit the home? That is why it can be so helpful to talk with someone early. Our job is to help you ask the right questions, understand what lenders look at, and figure out a realistic path forward. Here's something we really think is important. Just because you can qualify for a certain payment does not always mean that is the payment you want to live with. At Peak Credit Union, we are here to help you understand what is possible, but also what feels comfortable. There can be a big difference between the maximum amount someone may qualify for and the payment they actually want to live with. We want to know what works for you. Sometimes the answer is yes, you are ready to start looking. Sometimes the answer is you are close, but let's work on a few things first. And that is okay. If now is not the right time, that does not mean no forever. It may just mean we help you build a plan for the next 6 months or the next year so you can feel more prepared when the time is right. The home buying process can feel like a maze, but it gets a lot less intimidating when you have a roadmap. Once you're ready to start, The home buying process has a few main steps. You may start with a conversation or pre-qualification, where we look at your financial picture and help you understand what may be possible. From there, you may connect with a real estate agent, start looking at homes, and eventually make an offer. After that, there are steps like inspections, documents, final loan approval, and closing. That might sound like a lot, but you are not expected to know every step on day one. That is why having a clear roadmap and trusted partners matters. Your lender, your real estate agent, and other professionals involved are there to help guide you through the entire process. One part of the home buying process that catches people off guard has nothing to do with the house. It's what can happen after you apply. Some buyers may start receiving phone calls, emails, or mail that looks official, but it is actually not from their mortgage company or financial institution. That can feel confusing or overwhelming if you're not expecting it. So we want people to know ahead of time. If you are unsure whether something came from Peak Credit Union, check with us. We can help you understand what is real, what needs attention, and what you can ignore. Knowing that ahead of time can help you feel prepared instead of caught off guard. The best first step in home buying is not always finding the house, it's finding clarity. Getting started does not mean you are committing to buy. It means you are getting informed. It means you are learning what you can afford, what to expect, and what steps make sense for you. Whether you're ready to buy now, just starting to think about it, or wondering what you need to work on first, Peak Credit Union is here to help. Reach out to our team. We will help you understand your options, protect you from surprises, and move at a pace that feels right for you. When you are ready to take the first step, we are here for you.